Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Alberta News and Views. Canadians really need to pay attention to what is going on right now in their country. Every major pillar of our society has deep systemic corruption rooted within it. This country really needs Canadians, good people, to start standing up to corrupt government. If people don't start pushing back, regular people don't start pushing back, we're going to see a decline, light speed decline. It is accelerating, and I'm going to show you. From Pierre Poilievre, let's get this straight. While rampant violent offenders are released hours after their most recent charges, and anti-Semitic rioters vandalize businesses, terrorize daycares, and block traffic without consequences, the Crown wants 7 years prison time for the charge of mischief for Tamara Lich and Chris Barber. How is this justice? Well, Pierre, this is not justice. This is injustice. If Canadians stand by while this nonsense goes on, well, then Canadians are not standing on guard for thee. In fact, they are doing nothing to prevent the inevitable collapse and decline of their world. It is the reason why record amount of investment and businesses and educated Canadians are fleeing this country. The writing is on the wall. From Vesper, I have been reporting actually on this for years. The systemic corruption in our judicial system. It's brutal. Love Leslyn Lewis. She has been calling this out for years as well. To counter doubts about Conservatives not defending Lich and Tamara Lich, listen to Conservative MP Leslyn Lewis talk about what is going on. So this is from 2022. I got lots, so bear with me. Here we go.
You said today that Tamara Lich was a political prisoner and a victim of a weaponized court system. Could you elaborate on that and why you think she was treated unfairly?
Well, judges, those aren't really my words. The judges have come out and said clearly that the court system is not a system that should be judging people's political views. And in the first case, the judge that detained Tamara was a former Liberal candidate, and many believe that she should have recused herself from that case. And in the other situation includes a Crown attorney who over a long period of time has given over approximately $17,000 to the Liberal Party. And so there is a presence of bias. And I think that the criminal justice system has to be above reproach. Justice does not only have to be done, it has to be seen to be done. And when a judge has to step in for a second time and say that the court system is not a place to settle political vendettas, then it's obvious that her detention went beyond just mere legal principles. It went into her political beliefs, which the judge clearly said that she was not at a trial. It was a bail hearing, and the facts will come out at a trial. And so the bail hearing wasn't the proper forum for that.
So this was before Leslyn Lewis obviously found out that this was over mischief, a mischief charge. Had Leslyn Lewis, I'm sure, known that this was over mischief, a mischief charge, she would have a lot more to say about it. When you think about what is going on, especially in Toronto and Brampton and Surrey and in all of these cities across Canada, like I'm talking full on drugs and murder and every other horrendous thing you can think of, and they get out on bail. This is just absolutely ridiculous, and it is so blatantly obvious. I have got a lot of ground to cover, so bear with me. Continuing on. Manitoba Premier Wab Kinew mocks a reporter asking about the Spruce Grove by-election. What is the rush? Finally, there is a good video of the real Wab Kinew. Wab Kinew has a temper on him. And now he has reached the point where is only a matter of time, honestly, where he's reached the point where he doesn't feel he needs to answer to anybody. It is a God complex, and it happens to every single politician. It is only a matter of time. And it hit him pretty quick because it takes a real strong man to wield the ring of power. Watch this.
You seem to be really on this really narrow thing, Bartley.
It's been over 110 days here in Spruce Woods. How much longer are people going to have to be without a voice before something gets called?
What's the rush?
Well, it's people's voices that aren't being heard right now.
Who's talking to you about that? I for sure the PCs are sending you news releases, but have you been hearing that from actual residents?
Voice, so.
Do you feel you don't have a voice?
I mean, without a representative, yes.
Well, I'm your premier. What would you like me to do?
Call the by-election.
Why?
So I have my representative back.
Oh, it seems like you're taking a very hard line opinion in terms of this news article you're going to be writing. Are you going to declare that?
With the Apple, can you answer this question, please?
What? What question?
The question.
Polyev?
You're doing the Polyev Apple thing with him.
What is that?
Be nice.
I'm being nice. I'm
That's not
smiling.
nice. That's pretend nice. Please, ask
It's not pretend nice. I'm having fun. He knows the rules of the game just as you do. This is not a firing line. This is a scrum. We're having a back and forth. We're having fun.
In the past few months prior to today, you've announced or re-announced approximately $330 million in funding in Westman, not including the cancellation of the archive. Why choose this particular time to make such funding for Westman?
I'm surprised it's not more. Look outside. Is there a better place to be right now than Westman? It's beautiful.
What's your response to the Conservatives saying that you're just trying to attract votes for the upcoming Spruce Woods by-election, which is yet to be called?
Hasn't been called. We're here to announce some great news for healthcare in Manitoba.
So, do you think that...
So?
You're aware there's no spending limits before by-elections formally called. There's a blackout on any...
You seem to be really on this really narrow thing, Bartley. You gotta expand your mind. We're talking about the future of medicine in Western Manitoba.
This whole press conference is really telling about politicians in Canada right now, who they think they are and what they represent, and Wab Kinew. And his ridiculous smile finally answers it for me. He thinks that if he's smiling, then everything is great. It's not. Very simple question. Call a by-election already. There is so much distrust in government right now all across the planet. These politicians really need to up their game if they want any kind of respect, especially in Canada. And it shows that they don't care. They really don't give a shit. It's all a game. Quoting Wab Kinew. Continuing on. From Blacklock's reporter. So the federal government, the ESDGC, so this is Employment and Social Development, hire consultants at an undisclosed cost to build digital ID system for general public. This is what I'm saying. Canadians really, really need to start paying attention because there is a lot getting rolled out still. So a digital ID system for the general public, a scheme so mammoth and complex, it requires expertise we don't have in the house. They are spending an undisclosed amount of money to roll out a digital ID system for the general public. Nobody asked for this. They are doing this all on their own. And it's a blank check. It is unreal that more and more people aren't talking about this and screaming about this. It truly is astounding how much this country has changed even in the last 2 years. It really is. Canadians need to ask themselves, what kind of country do they want? And they need to decide what they're going to do about it. This isn't working. We can't wait for elections anymore. There is so much systemic corruption. I think there's 127 ballots now for that riding where Pierre Poilievre is. We are dealing with a blob that just doesn't care, and it has gone rogue. I will keep you updated with as much as I can when I can. All of you out there, like, share, and take care.